Hello, Shannon Windsor here, and I am here to talk to you about opening your drainage pathways and optimizing your body's natural drainage funnel. Today, I wanted to share with you a little bit about what's going on in phase 3 with Cellcore, which is the whole body and immune support kit in phase 3. So this phase, honestly, you guys, is getting really exciting because now it's time to build on the progress that we've made, right? And achieve even greater results starting in our stepwise process. So we get to continue our gut cleansing and clearing pathogens and toxins throughout our body to prepare for an even deeper detox that we start in phase 4. So there's a lot happening here in phase 3, which I think is really exciting. I personally started to see, I'm going to put this down here, we're going to go through it, but I just want to let you know, I started to really see some amazing results within my first few months of using the products. So I love, a lot of them, but I love the hydroxygen. And I use that in addition to orally, I use that topically on my skin and started to notice much clearer skin. Like I used it on my face and noticed much clearer skin and even retraction of some spider veins that I had going on in my face. So I also noticed I had on both of my arms since I was a little girl, as long as I can remember, I had what the doctors would call chicken scratch on my arms, which was just like, it looked like a little rash and it felt like little bumps on my arms. And I thought it was nutrition sensitivities and allergies, but I really think that it's chalked up to being toxins and or pesticides that have been holding on to in my body that's been creating that. And we know that when our drainage pathways aren't open, that we start to see things like rashes and outbreaks and things like that. So we'll dive more into that when I start talking about cell danger response theory and the different types of disease processes even that come out of that. So I just wanted to share that with some of my personal experiences that I noticed even within the first month of using the Cellcore products. So I can only imagine what's going on inside of my body and all of those benefits just from some of the things that I've seen externally, right? So, okay, let's dive into the kit. And I'll let you know in here. So there are a few things that are new in this kit that you have not seen that we're going to talk about. So that's going to be in phase 3, we're going to have pair 3, Lymph Active, Birad Chem binder, and also CT Iodine. And then also included in this kit, right, in our full kit package here, you're going to see that we also have Para 1 Advanced TUDCA. We've got in here the CT Minerals, which is in here. So I'm not going to go over those again because I've gone over those multiple times in previous videos. So if you've missed any of those videos talking about that, then I really encourage you to just go watch a couple of my previous videos, which is Cellcore phase 1 and Cellcore phase 2. Okay. So in the meantime, though, let's right now just go over some of the things that are new. So I've talked to you about CT Minerals. So that's in our kit. So we'll put that to the side here. I've talked to you about Para 1, the Mimosa Pudka, that is just so amazing. The Para 1 that gets taken by itself on an empty stomach for optimal results, right? We've also talked about the Advanced TUDCA. And so I think we haven't, what do we have here? Is this the Para 3, right? And the Lymph Active. Okay. So we're going to start off talking about the Lymph Active, right? And so this is the drainage and immune support. So the importance of establishing drainage really begins with the lymph system, and our lymphatic support supplement, the Lymph Active here, does exactly that. So it really helps to support the immune properties really, and also creates the lymphatic motion needed to really support our lymph drainage. So just keeping in mind too, that above this, we have our lymphatic drainage from our brain, and that drains into our lymphatic system. So it is really important that we start to make sure that these pathways too are open, right? So Lymph Active is just so important to really try and help open those drainage pathways for our lymphatics, right? Okay. And then after that, we've got another tincture, you guys. So this is Para 3. So Para 3 is a blend of 7 different herbs working together to support our gut microbiome and really aid the body in being able to remove unwanted elements beyond the digestive tract, right? So we're looking at the toxins, the parasites, things like that, right? It's really designed to absorb deep into the tissues. So the Para 3 is a synergistic blend of herbs to really provide a powerful immune support as well. Yeah, so really excited about Para 3. It basically is, you can take this orally, or you can also use it as a nasal rinse with distilled water, okay? Which there has been some really interesting feedback from people using it actually as a nasal rinse with distilled water. So I'll be talking about that in my groups as well. Okay, next on the list, you guys, we've got CT iodine, energy and drainage support, right? So this CT iodine, I love this because with someone having Hashimoto's, I'm just so excited that they've put this in and they've put this into phase 3. So they've kind of waited a little bit for us to start opening our drainage pathways, to start the detoxing process, and then put in some CT iodine, right? So this really helps convert thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, to T3 and T4, right? So triiodothyronine and thyroxine. So these hormones promote proper bone and brain development, right? I mean, oh my gosh, they do so much, but also appropriate levels of iodine are really important for everybody, right? Not just people who have thyroid problems. So it's really important for even infants and those who are pregnant. So in addition to promoting normal growth and for cerebral function, iodine can also assist in preventing the absorption of radiation in the thyroid, and in the event of exposure has been shown to actually alleviate the symptoms of fibrocystic breast disease. So it's really important. It's got a really great value, especially coming into phase 3 where it's been put, right? And finally, you guys, we have the Birad Chem binder, which stands for virus, radiation, and chemicals. So some of the toxins that it binds to are radioactive elements, different industrial and environmental chemicals, glyphosates, molds, as well as heavy metals, right? So it's a really great all-around binder that is composed of 1/3 of the Cellcore's biotoxin carbon binder that you've heard me talk about before. You know, I love that one also, as well as 1/3 of their HMET carbon binder, right? So I haven't talked about that one yet, but that's another binder that they have as well, right? So I take my binder about 15 minutes. I use this one too. I use this one and the biotoxin binder. So I use both of them. And I take them about 15 minutes before I go into the sauna. On the days where I'm not having a sauna, I usually take them in the evening so that they're apart from any other supplements. And I just want to ensure that you take them like that as well, and not with any prescription medication, because a binder will actually extract and bind to it and excrete any prescription medications or other supplements that you might be taking as well. So just make sure that you're taking those separately. So you guys, this is kind of just a review of what is in phase 3 with the Cellcore whole body immune support kit. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm always excited to have any questions. So if you have anything that comes up, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and ask questions, and we'll chat soon.